Celebrity Onset is a one-hour show featuring a diverse mixture of celebrity interviews, audience participation, and contests. Celebrity Onset will extend outside the studio to cover red carpet events, concerts, festivals, fundraisers, or any other event where your favorite celebrity may be. Talk to your favorite celebrities on air and stay connected to the stars with Celebrity Onset.
Quiet on the set. Let's get a sound check.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Positions, everyone. Roll tape. Roll camera. Camera's rolling. In 3, 2.
Live in Las Vegas, it's Celebrity Onset.
Welcome to Celebrity Onset. I'm your host, Tony Rowley, and I want to remind everybody to join us at CelebrityOnset.com, also on Facebook and Twitter at Celebrity Onset. Today, I'm joined with Gina Wilson and Sean Huddleston. They can be seen on episodes of Sister Wives on TLC. And Sean owns his own business, which is Life Speed Fitness, correct? And you also train Janelle on the show. And then Gina Wilson owns her own business, Marina Design Collections, right?
That's one of my lines. It's Marina Enterprises. Marina Designer Collections is one of my fashion lines. And Sean's my trainer as well.
And then also, you are involved with the Sister Wives in manufacturing and designing jewelry, correct?
Absolutely. I've been working with the Brown family on building their new business, My Sister Wife's Closet. That's wife with an F. And that's a fantastic venture we've been working on for quite a while, so we're really excited about that.
So you've been on since like season 2B, as they would call it, and right?
Right. I had an introduction in the show last season.
Okay. And how did you meet Janelle?
My oldest son Andrew wrestled with their oldest son Logan in high school, and they were wrestling partners. And my son split Logan's eye open in practice, so when they came, I was like, sorry about that.
Sorry.
And we all laughed about it because Cody looks at me and goes, well, he's keeping the scar. So, chicks and scars.
I thought that they were suing you over that scar.
Oh, yeah, no. No litigation.
I thought that's how you were introduced to the show.
And now, the defendant.
Yeah. Turned trainer. So talk a little bit about your business and what you do and how people can get in touch with you if they're interested in some sort of...
I own Life Speed Fitness. I contract out of City Athletic Club,
Okay.
which is 1 block west of Buffalo and Sahara.
Mm-hmm.
I created Life Speed Fitness because I wanted to do something different. I don't do aesthetic changes. Everything I created it to empower people to believe something about themselves they never thought possible. I start with psychological work. If I can change your mind, I can change your body. I do complete lifestyle changes, life coaching, all of it. So,
and that's the hardest part because for me, like I come in here and we've got dishes of candy and everything else and, soda and all that. And I made a mindset just a week and a half ago.
We're talking about that.
Yeah. To cut out the soda and the candy and all that stuff.
It's really hard because our society is based now. Everything you see, everything that's thrown at you is, in all media, is geared to have you eat or consume.
Well, it's what's fast.
Yeah.
It's what's easy. It's the fast, disposable.
Which is the processed food too, which is bad. And it's for me that works 18 hours a day or plus. It's fast foods, quick in and out. But I've even cut that out, which is it's hard. It's hard. And then your taste buds and you're craving certain things.
You have cheat meals. You can only go so long living that type of life. I have a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Sean knows when you've had a cheat meal, though. He knows the next day.
I know if you've had a cheat day or a cheat weekend.
She has that guilty look on her face, doesn't
You walk
she?
in like the puppy dog.
What were you eating?
How was your weekend? It was good. Wiping crumbs off their face.
So on the show, what is Janelle in there for? What's she trying to target in her fitness?
Well, there was a lot of it's been involved with Janelle. I have clients from all walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle just happened to have the same issues as a couple other clients. Lordosis was way back. So we had to address that first.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about that on the show, but we had to address her lordosis. We got her standing straight. Lordosis is a condition where your quadriceps or your quads in the front of your legs are really strong,
Mm-hmm.
but your hamstrings and lower abdominals are really weak. So it makes your pelvis anterior tilt. So
Okay.
you have a sway back. So she wasn't even walking up the stairs right. So first we addressed that, and then we went on a weight loss journey.
Okay.
Sean's all about fixing the problem first.
Yeah.
I mean, even, I came to him in fairly decent shape, but he
Her
could
shoulder was frozen.
He could see. He's like, your body's a little tweaked. And he fixed
What's wrong
that.
with you? And she said,
No, I just want to get in shape.
I thought she was walking a little crooked, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that part.
I'm kidding. So how long have you been training with Sean?
Not too long. I don't know, what
Less than a month.
Yeah. And, but it's, Sean and I share some commonalities of philosophy, which I noticed right away shortly after I met him. It wasn't just, of course he came highly recommended as a fitness coach and trainer from the Brown family, and, obviously I trust their judgment very much, but in addition to that, after we connected on social networks, I was just noticing from some of his postings that he and I shared a commonality of philosophy and about whole person, motivating the whole person, treating the whole person, really trying to dig into what makes someone tick. And that's what I promote as well, is that even in business, it's really about getting true to that core person inside of you so that the creativity can come out, so that you actually can find what are your true objectives and then set those goals and take action steps towards them. So that applies in the fitness world, it applies in the business world, it applies in your personal life. And so we just clicked. So it's been a short but intense relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being involved now in reality TV, something you probably never thought you would have been involved in.
It's been an interesting journey.
What do you think of it? What do you and how has it?
That's a broad question.
And how has it helped your business any? Do you think?
Of course, it's helped my business. It's helped on multiple levels. But how do I was a Theater 4 student in high school.
Okay.
So being around the stage or looking at a camera isn't really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just, it's different. In reality television, like here, I know the camera's here, I'm talking to an audience, hi guys. But in a reality TV situation, the camera doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So therefore you're trying not to go, and then you start to forget after a while. I was in a situation where we're sitting there having this conversation, and I went, oh, did you guys get that? And you look at the camera like,
yes,
stop,
they did.
Or one of those TV shows where you go, hey, Dad, you didn't say that. And then you go back. But no, it's interesting.
You were high school drama too. Yeah. See, there's another one.
I was a thespian.
I was thespian president. See, this is the universe brings people together.
I was never in high school drama. I just had drama.
Yes, I just had drama.
Not a drama.
And I've got rid of most of that drama, so.
Right. No, I like television. I like the path my career's on.
Yeah.
I want to empower people. I want to help people. So the more exposure you have to being able to help more people, it's never bad.
Well, that's also true. It's a vehicle that allows you to do what you love, because you have to have a passion for something. It's not television for the sake of television. It's television for the sake of reaching people with a message. And that's what's so important and such a beautiful thing, is that if there is something inside you that's burning and that you want to share with someone, then it's just a vehicle for that. And I know Sean feels passionately about what he does, as I do.
Even on the show, I'll tell you something. Even on the show, it's not about being on a reality TV show. I'm committed to Janelle's journey.
Yeah.
That's
it
not
just so
really
happens.
Janelle's my client.
It just so happens
that there's cameras.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's
exactly.
right.
There's no difference. I mean, I'm not.
You don't do
trying something
anything different, so.
No, I'm
He'd
not
still be
portraying something.
training
I'm still
her.
Yeah.
I'd still be helping the
Yeah.
ladies build their closet business and still be working with them and be just as passionate if it weren't covered. It's just a vehicle to share that message and that journey and the creativity on our end.
It's just fun for me.
And it is.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Makes my day go by faster.
You gotta love dealing with the production crew too. Audio guys. Yeah. But when we come back, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get into a little bit about my sister wives' closet and stuff like that. So we'll be right back.
The highway to success is advertising with Celebrity Onset. Hundreds of TV commercials, hundreds of internet video podcast commercials, 15-second TV promos aired randomly 24/7. Unlimited upper third TV banners, 24/7 internet social media flooding of your business. Talk about your business on TV and much more. All for only $250 a month, no contract. For your free TV commercial, call 702-280-2469. Mastermind Tattoo Studio is Las Vegas's premier tattoo studio. With comfortable atmosphere and friendly staff, Mastermind is here to give you top quality artwork, fair pricing, and a fun, enjoyable time. We specialize in fine line, black, gray, color, and cosmetic tattooing. Come into Mastermind Tattoo at 3111 South Valley View Boulevard, Suite Q104, or call us at 702-227-3063. From our deluxe office suites and conference rooms to our efficient and welcoming management staff, Century Executive Suites strives to enhance your company's professional image and reputation. If you're seeking the most ideal location, full service, executive type space, you'll find it at Century Executive Suites. We're located at 10120 Southeastern Avenue, Suite 200. Call us today at 702-492-1200.
AA Action Towing is Vegas's full-service towing company, providing many services such as free removal of illegally parked vehicles, tows for businesses and private parties. AA Action Towing provides roadside assistance, including tire changes, lockout, fuel delivery, and jumpstart. Enjoy their car action every third Saturday of the month at 1 p.m. Open to the public and enter their cash drawing. AA Action Towing, 3035 Westwood Drive. Call 737-9100. That's easy. 737-9100.
Family owned and operated since 1964, Transmission Service Center has provided quality and friendly service for almost 50 years. We service and rebuild standard and automatic transmissions, transfer cases, and clutches. Visit our trusted certified professionals at Transmission Service Center at 3088 South Highland Drive, or call us today at 702-735-9373. That's 735-9373.
India Masala Bar and Grill is Vegas's hotspot for North and South Indian cuisine, including chicken 65 and dosas. Lunch buffet served 11:30 to 3 and dinner from 5 to 10. Complement great food with alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from their new bar. College students, military, firefighters, law enforcement, and EMS personnel with credentials receive 20% off. Seniors 65 plus 10% off. India Masala Bar and Grill near Maryland and Flamingo at 1040 East Flamingo Road. 702-431-8313.
Melinda's Towing Auto Service and Tires delivers complete car care service. Come to us for tires, rims, brakes, cleanup, truck, oil changes, transmission services, and towing. We have 2 locations at 4031 East Lakeland Boulevard, open 8 to 8, and 2530 East Tropicana Avenue, open 24 hours a day. Call us at 702-813-4072.
The stars are shining bright. Celebrity Onset continues.
Welcome back to Celebrity Onset. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us today, and I want to remind you to join us at celebrityonset.com and also Facebook and Twitter at Celebrity Onset. And I'm joined here with Gina Wilson and Sean Huddleston. They can be seen on the TLC show The Sister Wives. And I want to talk to Sean a little bit about, he's got something coming out here. You shot a video recently for some of the things, for something that you have.
Yeah, I created a whole system. There's a whole system I use when I take a client from, basically I do the same thing with Gina. I do it with all my clients. And I saw what's going on in the fitness industry and where they're taking it with certain videos, the pyramids, the insanities, all that. And I've got clients who can't do that. So what do you do with a client who can't even put their foot on a treadmill? So what I did was I took my system and I went, well, let's shoot it. So I have a whole series coming out. It's come out around July.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the client who can't put a foot on the treadmill.
Oh, no. She's actually one of my stronger clients.
I actually don't know why she's working out other than to fill in her time. So.
I'm going to fix my shoulder.
Gina doesn't need, but we did some rehabilitative work though. Yeah. So, anyway. So I wanted to speak to those people. To the masses who don't want to come to a gym, who don't feel good about themselves, who want to change. And so I created this video and shot this video to speak to them, to you out there who doesn't want to come to a gym.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
So this is a series of DVDs that you have, or?
Yeah, it starts out as a basic workout, and then once you're done with that, it's a body breakout. I want to help people reclaim their own bodies. Mm-hmm. Most people don't move right; they don't. And their most first, you take somebody and teach them how to move, and then teach them how to move forward. Gina came to me and she had a frozen shoulder. That had been like that for a month. I looked at her and was going, "What? How do you?" And all it was, and it wasn't bone. It was muscular. It was a muscular deviation.
Oh, okay.
So we started working with that. Well, there's a lot of people in the world like that. So I want to teach people how to break out of themselves. And I do the head work. I do that. I teach them how to move and then how to move well. And then we go step by step to the point where you feel good about yourself, you've lost enough weight, you've done whatever you want, and now you can go to the gym.
Yeah. Okay. And where can they get this DVD set when it comes
Go
out?
to lifespeedfitness.com.
Okay. And is it out now or is it coming out?
It's coming out. I'll release it at the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a whole series.
Oh, okay. And you got a bunch of things coming up too, and from.
I'm working on also a series, an entire package of informational business, entrepreneurship, and life coaching products. So again, it's about taking a message and reaching out with that message. It will include workshops, books and videos, online training, all sorts of things. So can't talk about too much in detail, but
And you
it's
have
very
like
exciting. I'm really.
You have like three. She's got like three websites at least. You want to remind people what they are? She's got a thing or two.
Yeah, so I have a wholesale jewelry line at MorenaDesignerCollections.com.
Okay.
I have the fitness line we've been talking about at HardBodyBling, all one word.com.
I want to check that one out. I want to see what you got for men.
I'll be looking at
Yeah.
you this day.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My friend designed that.
Absolutely. And then I have a personal website at GinaMorenoWilson.com that is under construction right now. And through that website, you'll be able to tap into all of the different business ventures that I'm a part of, as well as be able to see the book that I've written and the upcoming book, which isn't out yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a book right here in front of us, and it looks like you've been involved in some Alzheimer's stuff. You want to explain a little bit about that and why you got involved with that?
Absolutely. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk about my book, Donald's Story, One Family's Journey Through the Tangled Darkness of Alzheimer's. This book was a personal journal. I was a caregiver along with my mother for my dad, who suffered from Alzheimer's disease for a number of years, undiagnosed. And it's a journey that no one should have to take. But when I was taking that journey, I can remember going to bookstores and thinking I had so many questions and so few answers. And I wasn't satisfied with what I could find online. I wasn't satisfied with what doctors were telling me. I hunted bookstores. I was looking for anything to help us with our daily tasks. And because it's just such a weird world, frankly. It's a world where everything, it's like Alice in Wonderland. I mean, you can be in just this bizarre world where nothing makes sense, and then you'll accept that, and then a moment later, it's like it's back to reality. I mean, my dad would say something completely bizarre, like, you know, I don't know.
I do that all the time.
Yeah. Who are you? Who are you? I mean, seriously, though.
I need help. What time I need help?
It's crazy, but the stress on caregivers is enormous, and so, you know, when I couldn't find anything satisfactory for myself. So how did I release my tension and my anxiety? Instead of reading, I turned to writing. So I just started writing everything down, and it became this stream of consciousness journal. Writing and running got me through my dad's illness, and you know, towards the end of that, the journal just started to take form, and someone, you know, a friend of mine was reading it and said, you know, this would help other people like you. And so it's a cause that's really near and dear to my heart. I want to be my dad's voice. I don't want his suffering to have gone in vain. I want to reach out to other people who are going through this. And so that's what Donald's Story is about. And it's not just my story, but it's coping skills that I learned. It's things I wish I had known 5 years prior to help me deal with things.
We were talking about, I was a caretaker for my grandmother until she died. Just having to, I chose bodybuilding and worked out and trained to get through what I was dealing with my grandmother. I chose writing too, but it was my own personal journals. Having somebody that you can relate to as far as even a caregiver is powerful.
Well, yeah, thank you. And in each chapter, what I tried to do is at the end of each chapter, I put just a blurb, survival tip, something for you to remember, something for you to grab onto and say, okay, because sometimes the world is overwhelming and you need it in bite-sized pieces. And I can't digest this world I'm in, but I can digest 3 words. And so those survival tips, I think, were crucial. I hope they're helpful. And so I'm working right now with the local chapter of our Alzheimer's Association here in Las Vegas. I'm part of a speaker series. We'll be speaking August 2nd at Black Mountain Golf Course for a dinner. Again, for caregivers primarily. But then, you know, it touches anyone, and the statistics are staggering. This is becoming an epidemic, Alzheimer's and related dementias. The numbers are unbelievable right now, and you're seeing it at earlier and earlier ages, and people don't recognize the warning signs. They don't even know. I didn't know. I just thought my dad was getting grumpy. You know, a man who'd been like so calm and so loving, and he was just turning, well, it was more than that, you know. So.
Wow. Yeah, okay, so where can they get this book? Where can they find this book?
The book is available at Amazon.com. It's also available on BarnesandNoble.com, or you can go directly to the publisher's website, which is AuthorHouse.com. As soon as my personal website's up, it'll also be available for sale online.
Okay. Well,
you can also go into your local Barnes & Noble, and they will order it for you.
Okay. Awesome. And how long's this book been out? Is this relatively new, or?
Well, what's amazing is that it went live on February 21st, which is my dad's birthday, and that wasn't planned.
Oh, wow.
So it's just part and parcel again of how things work, I believe. Just meant to be.
Serendipity and karma.
Right.
It's funny because I was watching television last night and something on Walter Payton and his daughter and his wife and all that stuff, and you know how they were in an accident, and it just so happened to be they went off the road after Walter had passed away, and it was on Highway 34, this football number. They looked at the clock after the accident had stopped, and it was it was like 34 minutes after the hour. I mean, just coincidental, strange.
There are no
things.
coincidences.
Yeah, things happen for a reason,
Right.
and they have ways of letting you know that they're around.
Right.
You know,
Oh, well,
definitely.
read the last 2 chapters because you're touching on something that I didn't even mention. But boy, did my dad let me know he was around. And not to get too weird on you, but my dad has let me know that he is still with me in sometimes not so subtle ways. And again, I don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah. That's like my grandmother had passed away, and right after that, in what was my bedroom at the house, my mom had her radio in there, and all of a sudden, the radio would turn off. So my mom would go in there and turn it off. And then she'd go back in the living room. Then the radio would turn on again. And finally, my mom went in there and she says, "Mom, stop it.
Keep it off.
I know you're here. You're freaking me out." So then it never turned on again. But they have ways of letting you know they're around.
Well, because your soul is energy.
Yeah.
And energy you can't kill, it just changes form.
Yeah.
I mean, the manipulation of electronics, lights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Einstein said,
I know from working on Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, Einstein said everything is energy.
Yeah.
If you could send frequency, you can create your own reality.
Well, we're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
From our deluxe office suites and conference rooms to our efficient and welcoming management staff, Century Executive Suites strives to enhance your company's professional image and reputation. If you're seeking the most ideal location, full service, executive type space, you'll find it at Century Executive Suites. We're located at 10120 Southeastern Avenue, Suite 200. Call us today at 702-492-1200. Mastermind Tattoo Studio is Las Vegas's premier tattoo studio. With comfortable atmosphere and friendly staff, Mastermind is here to give you top quality artwork, fair pricing, and a fun, enjoyable time. We specialize in fine line, black, gray, color, and cosmetic tattooing. Come into Mastermind Tattoo at 3111 South Valley View Boulevard, Suite Q104, or call us at 702-227-3063.
AA Action Towing is Vegas's full-service towing company, providing many services such as free removal of illegally parked vehicles, tows, businesses, and private parties. AA Action Towing provides roadside assistance, including tire changes, lockouts, fuel delivery, and jumpstart. Enjoy their car action every third Saturday of the month at 1 p.m. Open to the public and enter their cash drawing. AA Action Towing, 3035 Westwood Drive. Call 737-9100. That's easy. 737-9100.
It's time to discover the most powerful way to advertise on Celebrity Onset. Celebrity Onset reaches over 1.9 million people. Call us today at 702-280-2469 or visit us at celebrityonset.com.
India Masala Bar and Grill is Vegas's hotspot for North and South Indian cuisine, including chicken 65 and dosas. Lunch buffet served 11:30 to 3 and dinner from 5 to 10. Complement great food with alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from their new bar. College students, military, firefighters, law enforcement, and EMS personnel with credentials receive 20% off. Seniors 65 plus 10% off. India Masala Bar and Grill near Maryland and Flamingo at 1040 East Flamingo Road. 702-431-8313.
We are Reliable Auto Sales, a #1 rated seller of top quality pre-owned exotic vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs with over 200 in stock. We have the best financing options for any credit situation in the industry. We offer 24-hour online operator assistance, vehicle warranties, payoffs, and we accept trade-ins. See our selection of vehicles at ReliableNV.com or visit us at 1815 East Sahara Avenue. Mention 12:30 a.m. and get an additional $1,230 off your purchase along with other current dealer specials. Reliable Auto Sales, 702-737-6688.
Why pay more? Go to Melinda's Tire Warehouse. Whether you need tire service for your car, motorhome, or even a semi-truck, come to us. We also specialize in brakes, tune-ups, struts, oil changes, transmission services, and towing. We have 2 locations to serve you at 1530 North Nellis Boulevard and 1800 North Boulder Highway. Both locations are open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8, and Sunday, 8 to 6. Call 702-813-4072.
Family owned and operated since 1964, Transmission Service Center has provided quality and friendly service for almost 50 years. We service and rebuild standard and automatic transmissions, transfer cases, and clutches. Visit our trusted certified professionals at Transmission Service Center at 3088 South Highland Drive or call us today at 702-735-9373. That's 735-9373.
You're walking the red carpet. This is Celebrity Onset.
Welcome back to Celebrity Onset. I'm your host, Tony Rowley. And again, I'm joined with Gina Wilson and Sean Huddleston. You can see them on The Sister Wives on TLC. And Sean, I just wanted to ask you, TV's relatively new to you still, but has there been any funny or awkward moments that you've had while doing reality TV?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
Just a couple?
Yeah. Not knowing that it's actual, nothing stops, everything's live.
Yeah, and you forget
you forget the camera and you freeze, you go deer in headlights. So handing somebody a weight that's too heavy, and they're doing it, and you're just standing there like this, like, oh no, did I really do that? And they're going, give me another weight. But I'll never forget the first time I actually watched raw footage of myself on the show. I got to see just a blurb of it, and I should have never done that, but it was good for me because I watched it, and I'm going, okay, wow, I really move like that? That's how I sound? Oh, do I really do that? And you start seeing yourself in a different light, and you become hugely self-conscious.
Yeah.
To the point where I got in the car and I was driving home, and I had to pull over, and I got out of the car and started from watching myself on TV, going, oh, do I really want to do this? Like, oh, it's too late now. Oh, and then people in blog world come into your life, and I was attacked because of how I train people, not because I empower people, but because of my hairline. And it's a funny story because it kind of upset me. So I was at the club and I walked up to a friend of mine, Scott, Carrot Top.
Yeah.
And I walk up to him and I go, how do you deal with the blowback? How do you deal with stuff? Because nobody's been made more fun of than Carrot Top.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, you mean, and he just goes like this, you mean the negative stuff? I go, yeah, the negative stuff. He goes, oh, don't worry about it. He goes, don't Google yourself.
Yeah.
He goes, because next thing you know, you're sleeping with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And I go, well, how was that? And he starts, stop it. And he goes, why, what'd they do? And I go, they called me the ugly fifth wife. And season 4 is away. So, and
I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd take it so personal.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Keyboard warrior. All right. Trolls. And he goes, what'd they get you for? And I go, well, they come with the other fifth wife, and they got me for my hairline. And he goes, oh, man.
Yeah, there's just a lot of haters out there that just want to pick on
But he
the
looks at me and goes,
superficial.
Yeah.
it's funny because he looks at me and goes, well, your hairline is messed up. And I'm like, thanks. Yeah, you're great. But now many people, now I'm good because how many people does Carrot Top make fun of that on a personal level?
Right? Sets you apart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride.
Yeah.
The coolest thing was, though, is outside of the show, I've got 4 sons. And my 4-year-old Logan, we're walking out of school, and one of his teachers comes out and goes, he's up here in the autism class. I mean, they take a bright child and then uses his template for learning and pattern behavior. And so we're walking out, and the teacher comes out, Sean, I loved you in the show. Oh, wow, you look so good. And everything. I'm like, oh, thanks. And her son walks over to my son, Logan, and goes, your dad looks really good on TV. Logan's like, he's kicking the rocks. He's like, yeah, my dad's a reality TV rock star. And that was my coolest moment ever. I mean, I think that's 3D. That was the coolest moment ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, my son thinks I'm Richard Simmons. Or Gene Simmons is what I think. Richard Simmons would be good.
Yeah, the fitness guru.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. He's one of my heroes, Richard Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
I patterned a lot of my career after him.
Yeah.
Because we have the same different.
You'll have to be on the show next time we interview him.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to be our guest celebrity host. How about that?
I would love that.
Yeah.
That would be great. I would love to sit down and interview him.
Yeah. We'll have to get Richard back on then.
Because we both do the same thing.
Yeah.
We want to take people and empower them.
Love Richard. Funny man. Funny man. Very caring man. Emotional man. Yes.
Okay. Because we can connect with our clients on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Is he still doing it? Is he still out there?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. He just
we were just talking on Twitter 2 days ago.
Yeah, he's got a new 90-day system, weight loss system out there. And Richard has also gotten more into the singing aspect.
I heard his song on his website.
When he sings?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So he's not just sweating.
As much as I love him,
yeah. Now he's singing, so he's got songs out there, and
he's just versatile. I love it.
Yeah. He's just a funny guy. You can't go wrong with having him on a show. That's for sure.
And it's funny because we talk about me talking about having my hairline. You know, I had to go back and look. I actually reached out to him on Twitter about being attacked. And he just smiled and goes, "Love you."
They'll get
Hold
you.
my hand when I cry.
They're going to get you. Again, don't Google yourself like he and I did ourselves.
Yeah, don't Google yourself.
And people because I have stuff out there.
I don't have time to Google myself.
So,
it was fun because I actually came to a point in my life that I Googled myself, and I actually appeared on the Google search.
Well, that's a good thing.
Outside of that.
The mugshot?
Yeah, but outside of those pictures. Trader's gone wild.
You got to fit in with the rest of the entertainment industry. You've got to have a mugshot.
Yes, that or when I said I made a video, I didn't mean in the video.
Well, we went through a lot of mugshots
To
to do
train
that last
video.
photo shoot. It was one mugshot after another.
I kept going, give me this serious look.
I wanted
that's
a
another
small
thing.
look.
Yeah.
I'm not used to photo shoots. Okay, I'm a trainer. I'm a life coach. I help people. I help change their lives.
Yeah.
That's what I do for a living. I'm very much comfortable around sweat and iron and pain. And here I am. They're going, do this, and I'm going. And they're going, show some muscle. And you're like, okay, how's this? And next thing you know, you're going, how's this?
And then Sean's looking at
And you're
him
giving
going,
the duck
don't
face.
use that, don't use that.
You duck faces. I'm like, don't need duck face. Don't have duck face.
Oh, man. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with a few quick laughs, and then we're going to close it out.
Mastermind Tattoo Studio is Las Vegas's premier tattoo studio. With comfortable atmosphere and friendly staff, Mastermind is here to give you top quality artwork, fair pricing, and a fun, enjoyable time. We specialize in fine line, black, gray, color, and cosmetic tattooing. Come into Mastermind Tattoo at 3111 South Valley View Boulevard, Suite Q104, or call us at 702-227-3063. From our deluxe office suites and conference rooms to our efficient and welcoming management staff, Century Executive Suites strives to enhance your company's professional image and reputation. If you're seeking the most ideal location, full service, executive type space, you'll find it at Century Executive Suites. We're located at 10120 Southeastern Avenue, Suite 200. Call us today at 702-492-1200.
Is this how you want your message to reach your customers? Or is this how you want your message to reach your customers? Or is this how you want your message to reach your customers? It's time to discover the most powerful way to advertise on television with Celebrity on Set. Celebrity on Set reaches viewers like you in over 1.8 million households over the air, cable, and satellite. Plus, with our exciting website, you can reach more customers than ever before. Your supplied literature will reach hundreds of studio audience members and celebrity guests as well. The show can be viewed on many internet video hosting sites like YouTube, Google Video, and Yahoo Video, and others. The combination of all will send a powerful message to your customers. If you're interested in traditional or long-term advertising, we can assist you in your goal. It's that simple. Call us today or reach us online at celebrityonset.com.
India Masala Bar and Grill is Vegas's hotspot for North and South Indian cuisine, including chicken 65 and dosas. Lunch buffet served 11:30 to 3 and dinner from 5 to 10. Complement great food with alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from their new bar. College students, military, firefighters, law enforcement, and EMS personnel with credentials receive 20% off. Seniors 65 plus 10% off. India Masala Bar and Grill near Maryland and Flamingo at 1040 East Flamingo Road. 702-431-8313.
Family owned and operated since 1964, Transmission Service Center has provided quality and friendly service for almost 50 years. We service and rebuild standard and automatic transmissions, transfer cases, and clutches. Visit our trusted certified professionals at Transmission Service Center at 3088 South Highland Drive, or call us today at 702-735-9373. That's 735-9373. Mia's Hubcaps and Wheels has new or used original hubcaps and wheels for all makes and models. Call us if you have damaged or scratched wheels in need of repair. We're located at 2550 East Tropicana Avenue, open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us today at 702-444-5270. That's 702-444-5270.
Where the stars are shining, this is Celebrity Onset.
Welcome back to Celebrity Onset. I'm your host, Tony Rowley, and I want to remind everybody to join us at celebrityonset.com and Facebook and Twitter at Celebrity Onset. Again, we're back here with Gina Wilson and Sean Huddleston. Now, in reality TV, we have what we call OTFs, or basically one-on-one interviews. And I'm sure they've run you guys through this gamut of one-on-one little interviews on the camera for the little sound bites to stick into the show. Anything you have to say about these little one-on-one interviews that you've had? Any interesting ones?
Well, I've seen them. I didn't see yours. I saw mine. I was asked, do you ever train to play pistol? Of course, it's the first to play pistol. But at the same time, I always hear people, and this is more interesting, is in fact, everybody, always guys looking go, wow, he's got 4 wives. I mean, no way. There's no way I could ever live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Just for the honeydews.
Yeah.
I remember the first time that I had one of those one-on-one interviews. It was the first time that I shot with them, and I had no idea what was coming. So we had been shooting at an expo, and for quite a while, everything was going really well. I was just starting to feel my comfort zone. Everything was good. And then the production team sent them away, and they wanted me to stay, and I didn't get that. Why do you want me and not them? You know, they're the stars. And I can remember, you know, Robin kind of looking at me with her sweet face. She's so nice, and she just kind of looked at me. She's like, I'm sorry. She goes, Gina, it's okay to be honest. It's okay if you're honest. And I'm like, well, what do you mean it's okay if I'm honest? I'm always
She knew the questions that were coming.
She knew what was coming.
What did they ask you?
They were asking me, you know, are these the first polygamists you ever worked with?
Right,
and
that's
what do you think about polygamy anyway? I mean, it was completely not business related. He wasn't even talking business.
How would you feel to have 4 wives? That's what I was trying to say. I know. Because I know what it's like to have a honey-do list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would want that.
I would endlessly have a tool bag.
4 girlfriends, okay. 4 wives, no.
Okay. 4 girlfriends.
Yeah, so, I mean, that
His video comes out next year.
Yeah. Meet my 4 girlfriends. That's a new reality
Stay
show.
tuned.
Actually, that's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Good work. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Works for Charlie Sheen.
I actually had 3 girlfriends in Phoenix once.
We never see that.
I would go out with all 3 of them at the same time, and it was basic. You know, we were all together.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was different. Actually, that would be a cool reality show if I was in that situation again. But I've never been in that situation again, and they were all good friends and best friends, and I was their boyfriend, and we all 4 went out together. So that's close to that show, other than we're not married, we were boyfriend, girlfriend.
And then there's the whole spirituality and
Right, and they would tell you. I mean, I've learned so much about the belief system behind the lifestyle choice that the Browns made with polygamy, and I'm sure that they would want us to clarify that that's really not their world.
Yeah.
It's not this big open relationship. You know, it's 4 distinct committed relationships.
That's what I said, the whole spirituality.
Right.
Because it's a spiritual commitment that they believe will last for eternity.
Yeah.
So it is we joke, and we're making jokes, but it's a very serious commitment.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very long process. Nobody just keeps saying this, hey, you want to get married? You want to get married?
It's got to be, it's got to be very difficult.
Oh, there's church fathers, there's people you have to go ask, the husband or the father and the mother and the sisters, and you're integrating someone into your entire family for eternity.
Yeah.
It's a little bit deeper than just.
And there's a lot of discrimination because it's the last taboo, if you will, and there's a lot of misinformation. And this is something that I've learned with working with the Browns. I never really gave it much thought before. You hear these stories about these, cults where there are crimes being committed against children and things like this. And this is such a different animal from what this family is living out.
So many of the misconceptions coming out of Utah, coming out of the Mormon religion, coming out of
I was born and raised here in Vegas. So I knew what we call them the compound people. They have the play dresses and the fonts, but
the head.
Right, the Elvis haircuts. So it was something that we just didn't ever. I just never questioned. I just stereotyped.
Yeah.
Until I met them, when I first started training them, when they actually asked me about, have you ever trained polygamists? What do you think now that you have?
Yeah.
And I thought, I was educated. They totally changed how I felt or what I actually believed about what they.
I really don't think anything different of them. It's just, to me, they're just like you and me or anyone else. I don't think anything of it. Other than Cody has multiple wives, I don't really think about that. It doesn't bother me, and I believe, everyone should do what makes them happy in what they believe, and that's the way other people should treat it,
Well, it's interesting you said that. I just got done reading a book called The Last Regrets of Dying. And the number one is, I wish I would have lived my truth. You know, that's the first thing I teach clients is in how to make changes is to live. You need to go back and go over everything that people told you that you couldn't do over the course of your life. Because living by other people's opinions is another form of slavery. So it takes it right into that.
That's the core of my system as well, is that you need to find the you. People don't know themselves, and I don't say that lightly. You know your name, you know yourself. I'm a mother, I'm a this. It's always about what you do, but what you do is not who you are.
Yeah.
And if you go back to really, if you think about what were you passionate about as a child before you were told no and redirected, because there is so much noise that comes from other people's expectations and other people's opinions, and we just integrate that and layer upon layer after year, we silence who we really are. So they're really, and that's kind of not you. If you're not in tune with that, and if you're not living harmoniously with that real core being inside of you, then you're never really going to be happy. You're always going to be
So you don't even know yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where it starts.
Yeah. And that's a great way to close out the show, and I just hope everyone takes what we just said to heart, and just do what you want to do, and make sure you end your life happy on this earth, and respect other people's beliefs and what they want to do. There's, we don't need the hatred, and we don't need
keep the peace.
Yeah, definitely. So, Sean, do you want to let everyone know where they can find you and plug your website again?
LifeSpeedFitness.com. I'm Sean Huddleston, or at LifeSpeedFitness on Twitter. Sean Huddleston on Facebook. And if you really want to get with me to train, you could always come down to City Athletic Club, 1 block west of Buffalo and Sahara. West Sahara.
You've got stalkers coming now.
Yeah, I know.
And Gina, where can we find you at?
On Twitter at EverythingGina. You can find me at MarinaDesignerCollections.com as well as MarinaEnterprises.com, and pretty soon by my name, GinaWilson.com. Again, I'm always looking for new opportunities with people who are creative and passionate and want to transform their business in this lives.
And I'm always looking forward to trying to help some of the kids.
On that note, I want to thank everyone for watching, and please join us tomorrow, and have a great day, everyone.
Mastermind Tattoo Studio is Las Vegas's premier tattoo studio. With comfortable atmosphere and friendly staff, Mastermind is here to give you top quality artwork, fair pricing, and a fun, enjoyable time. We specialize in fine line, black, gray, color, and cosmetic tattooing. Come into Mastermind Tattoo at 3111 South Valley View Boulevard, Suite Q104, or call us at 702-227-3063.
It's time to discover the most powerful way to advertise on Celebrity Onset. Celebrity Onset reaches over 1.9 million people. Call us today at 702-280-2469 or visit us at celebrityonset.com.
India Masala Bar and Grill is Vegas's hotspot for North and South Indian cuisine, including chicken 65 and dosas. Lunch buffet served 11:30 to 3 and dinner from 5 to 10. Complement great food with alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages from their new bar. College students, military, firefighters, law enforcement, and EMS personnel with credentials receive 20% off. Seniors 65 plus 10% off. India Masala Bar and Grill near Maryland and Flamingo at 1040 East Flamingo Road. 702-431-8313.
We are Reliable Auto Sales, a #1 rated seller of top quality pre-owned exotic vehicles, cars, trucks, and SUVs with over 200 in stock. We have the best financing options for any credit situation in the industry. We offer 24-hour online operator assistance, vehicle warranties, payoffs, and we accept trade-ins. See our selection of vehicles at ReliableNV.com or visit us at 1815 East Sahara Avenue. Mention 12:30 a.m. and get an additional $1,230 off your purchase along with other current dealer specials. Reliable Auto Sales, 702-737-6688.
Why pay more? Go to Melinda's Tire Warehouse. Whether you need tire service for your car, motorhome, or even a semi-truck, come to us. We also specialize in brakes, tune-ups, struts, oil changes, transmission services, and towing. We have 2 locations to serve you at 1530 North Nellis Boulevard and 1800 North Boulder Highway. Both locations are open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8, and Sunday, 8 to 6. Call 702-813-4072.
Family owned and operated since 1964, Transmission Service Center has provided quality and friendly service for almost 50 years. We service and rebuild standard and automatic transmissions, transfer cases, and clutches. Visit our trusted certified professionals at Transmission Service Center at 3088 South Highland Drive, or call us today at 702-735-9373. That's 735-9373.
You're walking the red carpet. This is Celebrity Onset.
It's special. Every time we get back together, there's a real special bond. These guys have known each other, loved each other, played music together for almost 30 years now. Next year we're celebrating our 30th anniversary, and none of us are getting any younger. We've lost a lot of friends along the way, man. Kevin DeBro and Janie Lane and Robin Crosby, I mean, they're dropping every year. Phil Kennemore, Ronnie James Dio. I mean, you just never know when it's going to be the last time. So, I think I'd like to think I got a long, healthy career ahead of me, but you just never know. So you got to play it like you mean it, give them everything you got. They paid their money to buy a ticket, and we're going to give them their money's worth.
Well, you're definitely going strong because you've got shows here in Las Vegas, and
I'm killing myself. Actually, that's why I'm back. That might be my last gig because I'm literally killing myself. You know, rock and roll will do that. Rock and roll will keep you young, and it will kick your ass. And it's doing both to me.
Yeah.
I do have a show in town. I play in Hollywood at the V Theater that I work with called Country Superstars. Very, very proud of what we've accomplished the last 6 years as a Las Vegas production show. I do about 200 tour dates a year as a solo artist with Keel, with the Country Tribute Show. So I do stay very busy. Also hosting my own radio show. I know we got to plug the radio show, Streets of Rock and Roll. You can listen to all this stuff at ronkeel.com.
And what station is that?
We have 34 stations worldwide, with some major FM affiliates in Canada, the U.S., and New Zealand, as well as a lot of online radio stations, AM stations, and my show is part of the preferred programming in the 2013 Scion Internet-Ready Automobiles. So I'm really proud of all that we've accomplished with the radio show, and it's still my baby. I can play whatever I want. I play cyanide on my show if I want. Nobody's looking over my shoulder, telling me what to play or what to say, and I really enjoy that aspect of it.
So it's a music-based show.
It's a rock and talk show. A lot of it, I take a lot of my influences from some of my favorite talk show hosts like Dennis Miller, Jim Rome, the sports guy. So I bring that element into the show with the talk and the interviews and my commentary on what's happening in the business. But it all starts with the music, man. You know, you can't have a show about rock and roll without a lot of rock and roll.
You know all about the after party because you guys are performing at the after party, right, Rob?
Absolutely. Cyanide will be playing in the Grandview Lounge immediately after the Steve Piercy show. We're going to be doing a 90-minute acoustic set, some Motley Crue, some Rats, some Poison, Queensryche, you name it.
The Right to Rock album in its entirety.
The Right to Rock album in its entirety.
Anyway.
And some original songs off our upcoming Cyanide album that we have coming.
You know, I'm a dreamer, but my arms are cold. I had a runaway high, so I wouldn't come home. Just when things went right, doesn't mean